moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
You ready? Mike's by four. They're going to need some therapy after this. Get it.
First carry for James Conner. And, whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
60 outlaw. Hey, wahoo. Watch the pass. Here we go. Alert 3. There. Fire.
From the gun, it's Hodges. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey. 4 down.
On first down, it's Coleman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Just like that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
Come on, set. 10-2 soft. Here we go. 5. On deck. 54 Mike. 54
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence, that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
On second down now, it's Connor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Let's go now. 50, plant. 54.
Third and long. It's Hodges.
Damn.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. D Ford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up fourth. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And that play went no. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got no hit.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. A gain there of 21 yards.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Mostert. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
Damn it.
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne.
Damn it.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
21.
Now Mostert. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This is Mostert. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Hey, switch gears. 11. Go ahead. 26 minutes. Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here we go.
It's Coleman here. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run, as his guys are back within a single score. No good. He missed it. Missed the PAT, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Damn.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Handoff, Coleman, right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold up. through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
65.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Damn it, motherfucker.
Kittle. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
21.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a play fake. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
65, 54.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
To throw again on 2nd down, Garoppolo. Mark Barrett. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm?
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. They will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see, but the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it, and on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And he's taken down inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo on first down. Completes it to Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, Charlie. 56. Easy. Get that quarterback at all costs.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more.
Come
His
on,
throw
man.
is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Keep it up, guys. Switch it.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 33.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. There's some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Connor going to try and run.
Damn.
And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for two is denied. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Play action. Garoppolo. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Here we go. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
13.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Got a man. He finds Sanders. 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
12, fellas, here we go. Check. Fresno.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Niners on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Now they go screen, it's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. Fourth and goal.
12.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Roethlisberger now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger on target to Washington. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go. Check out route.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 56! Mike's 56!
To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel-downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is...
chills. My jewelry code
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check. Watch the before. Let's go. Regular.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's got some space here. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down. Garoppolo.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
At the Browns' 41-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On second down, a run with Breida. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Third down and 5.
Here we go. Don't get nervous.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Space to maneuver at the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win, because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played the responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'll give it to Chubb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. Now this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
All right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
It's a party now.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
49ers nothing.
Here we go. Black 80. I'm on.
On first down, here's Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Garoppolo now. But that's complete to Sanders. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. A pass complete here to Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field.
Garoppolo again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They begin this drive with Chubb. Room here to run. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
33.
A gain of 6 yards.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Play action. Garoppolo. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 31 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
1st down, Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grip.
And got his man complete. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for the Niners. 67 yards. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 20-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
On second and 7, Mayfield. He's going to flip. He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Garoppolo gives to Breida, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Let's go, defense.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80! Here it comes.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Got the connection here to Bourne. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break? And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offense?
He's got daylight. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Boston Soccer to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because
what's up, my nigga?
And went
What's
no
up,
adjustments.
man? What's up,
and
man?
No big plays by the defense knocked the ball away.
What's up? I'm playing by one of my homeboys from work, man. He got me first time. I was playing around with him. What's called with him? I don't know who was there this time.
Looking right sideline.
Where everybody else at, man?
Yeah, I don't know where everybody else at, man. I see what's called had text me earlier. Yeah, cause I'm finna go store get me a goddamn. I'm finna go store get me a cold beer after I finish this one. And stay online now.
Oh yeah, I'm staying here.
Yeah, still here, man. What's up with you, big dog? Big dog.
The Niners on third down.
Yeah, that's good, man. Good to hear from you, big dog.
This is 3rd and 10.
Yeah, damn minister.
Yeah, I just got out of a tough one. I said I need to go get me a snack after that one.
Oh, real? Who you playing? Somebody I know?
I'm playing New Cat, man. I'm playing him, man. I was beating him up at first.
Ready for it.
Got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes.
He won.
No, I won.
Oh, you won? Okay.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th.
I'll be right there, man.
And no.
Yeah, I'm playing this motherfucker now. Hey, he went my ass with the Steelers with damn on San Francisco 40 down. I can never with the motherfucking Steelers. So I was whooping his ass with the goddamn Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns are in town.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Fight back. I'm gonna go downstairs real quick. You hear me, Melwood?
Yeah, I was just talking to you, man. I said, damn, he must be gone somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs real quick. Right.
All right, back.
And again, it's Chubb. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A toss play to Chubb. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Garoppolo now. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing up.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Murray. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
Melwood.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Melwood.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't.
Yes, sir.
Right, does it? Plus, you're getting
ready or you still?
No, he wanted a rematch, man, to break the damn tie.
Oh, okay.
He wanted a rematch. He wanted a rematch to break the tie. I'm on here with you tonight. I'm on here with you tonight, big dog.
Yeah, I'm watching your bar, man.
Yeah, that motherfucker there, that San Francisco 49, boy, those motherfuckers something serious, man.
They easy to beat, man. You gotta be tough.
Yeah, you gotta be tough with it.
You gotta hit some low hill.
They toss it left side
Why
to
you giving him
Chubb.
something to foul?
And 3 yards there.
Man, you know how some catch here.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Hey, you see how you got it set? I'm gonna go up in the middle. I'm gonna go through that damn in the inside on his ass. Yeah.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Yeah, I got it there this time.
This opening drive as they're up against a third.
I got his motherfucker there this time.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down.
I'm gonna run a motherfucker home. Hey, I'm gonna run him.
I don't give out them call plays. I don't like it. And they take forever to give it to you. And the big dude, they make you go so wide out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the other side right there. He's gonna think I'm going that side, so I'm going this side.
Running right. And he's corralled.
I'm gonna run him. I'm gonna run him. I'm gonna run him ragged.
That's good for a
Until he figure out how to run it, I'm going over his head.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Nah, he'll not stop that run down. We're going inside on. He think I'm going outside. I'm going inside on this time.
How the hell did he get the 49?
He will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, he'll not stop it.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He'll not stop that motherfucker. I'm going to the outside on this time. Then I'm going inside. You got that man up there? Yeah.
On the carry, it's Chubb.
Shit. Got man.
Chubb that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the
cross
line.
head this time. He might think I'm going to cross head. I see this too.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Rush me, man.
So what do?
This motherfucker put a blitz on me, dog. You see it? Oh, nah. He's still finna put a blitz on me. He's finna put a blitz on me, dog. Check this out.
Nothing but room to run.
He's finna put a blitz on me, dog.
Now
bam.
They'll let it go
bam.
Deep for Beckham. Turnover there as his
I know he put a blitz on me, though. I said, what a bad act. I said, he finna put a blitz on me.
A good omen there. His
you can never
throw of the afternoon.
Yeah, I should have went to somebody else.
Are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Outside. Come on, baby. Let's go to the outside.
On second down, it's
Coleman. There. Hell no.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Third quarter, fourth, what's called? Oh, he's finna go quick inside. Got for cover 2 of his ass.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Where you at?
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line.
That ain't going to work.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Trying to get that shit again. Damn, I could change my play up, man.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
Get that ball back. Get that ball back. Get that ball back.
Coleman, now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Quarterback gets hit. On his ass this time.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Got to go for a blitz on his ass this time. Got to go for a blitz on his ass this time.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set it like third down.
Hold me. Cover 2 on your ass, not another.
It's Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Well, I'm going to tell you, bring that beer back.
Good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he is met at the line.
Hold on, eat. Small spaghetti left.
Goes down right there.
It was good. Yeah, sausage and everything.
Brings up second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I see. Oh my goddamn candy! I gotta tell my aunt.
Throwing on second down. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one.
Here we go. Like 20.
Garoppolo and the offense with a first and 10.
He's a perfect
to begin the game. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
To the running back. His position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Yeah, I know. I said. Now she knows she got to go to the oil thing, get oil change.
10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I don't know. I'm gonna check with somebody else too. I'm gonna check with somebody else too. I'm gonna check with
and he goes down.
Kingdom.
Mac Wilson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Ty Kingdom.
I think he is kind of honest because he.
Oh, he honest now because you want to do all of it, but you don't have to do all of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he want to do everything right.
Across the track into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Use my card.
And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
Yeah,
that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You have to go to this one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I got some moonshine, man. I got a squig of that. I'm going to take one more little squig of that. I ain't drinking no more of that shit.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Should I do this right here on him?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes. but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Oh, you listen to big dog.
And it's third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he didn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
You think I be listening to bitch, you know, fuck that nigga. Shoot,
Sanders has got it complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Wide end.
Looks to throw. He finds Coleman. And they'll get this across midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Got to put man on.
Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard
Got to go man on. Got to go man on. Oh, yeah.
And the drive keeps going. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On play action. Incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. And that right there, his first incompletion in the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy is on fire.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? He's got his man. It's
he can't run out and cut that motherfucker.
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
And
he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so, because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
All the way back.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
There you go.
Mayfield to throw it. He'll let it go deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
There you go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 77 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I missed that motherfucker.
He missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. from the gun. It's Garoppolo. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mack Wilson, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And shedding through the tackle. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blocker?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 40 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in.
Damn, I hate that motherfucker.
He'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Now a play fake. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Garoppolo over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
NJJ. You remember we played him last night? NJJ? Come on, don't run.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
We were playing him last night when all those playing. NJJ.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is.
Tell me don't run. Tell me don't run.
He just messaged you?
Yeah.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought
right here,
down.
young cat here. He's about
the
20-something years old. He might be about 30. Yeah. He might be about that. He was 20-something.
Only 22.
Oh, yeah.
San Francisco.
Hey, man, you got old, man. You got old spirit, boy.
They're close game, but they're going to need
There you got old spirit.
Probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be
you got an old spirit, man.
Right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
God, man, you got old spirit.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I thought you, man. I ain't lying. You don't show with your atmosphere where you at. Yeah.
Perfect defense in this situation.
There you go. Oh, you been hanging around the old cat.
Picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Hey, that's a good thing, man.
Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone,
come on, man.
there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got him in, he finds Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a man open down.
Oh, come on, man.
They're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. This is caught.
I know it always was a kick last time. This motherfucker trying
to. 2 big plays in succession.
That's what he got this time. He's trying to run this motherfucker this time. He's trying to run that motherfucker. He's trying to run it.
The D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
11. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's get it. Check.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
One Omaha. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Show it up. Out.
80 weapon.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kendrick Bourne there to make the grab. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
Hey, mister, he picked me out, mister. He tracked you down. Mister.
I know man very well. No, he do not. No, he
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this will be caught. As they convert here for 2.
Hey, mister. He tracked you down, mister.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Hey, mister.
What's up, Mayhem? How you doing, man?
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
I'm playing New Year, right? I've got cat from job.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Hey, Jay, you
Now on second and 16, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
I want you to warm up.
There he goes,
I ain't gonna lie, because
right
you're going to walk in the church's head.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. 83 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I'm just messing with you, baby. It's all love at the end.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Yeah, I know Mayhem. That's my boy.
2 plays later, they're in the end zone, and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we?
Yeah, man.
Hey, did I whoop your ass, big
That play
dog?
was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Ooh, Hey, you said some wild stuff right there, man.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
We gonna see.
That's fielded
Hey,
in the end zone.
Mills, go ahead and whoop his ass, Mills.
Nah, he playing man.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Come back. Have it up. Have it up, whoop your ass last time. Damn right I did. Huh? Okay. Yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I remember that now, but
they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Hey. Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately.
I ain't taking no excuses
away
though.
From danger, a really nicely run drive.
But now the
I ain't taking none.
What adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. With the guys up front.
And you play again, they go, hey.
Additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they
Look at
can
this motherfucker here. This motherfucker run that motherfucking ball in the motherfucking god damn it. Son of a bitch.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Nah.
Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
They cold as motherfucker though.
And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in.
Hey, man, what podcast are y'all from?
Back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's
small time. Small time. God damn it, small in that motherfucker.
They actually have two-point
I was riding down
something they never really did before.
I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm so smog in that motherfucker. Yeah.
The Browns drive about to get started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Hey, that's a hurt feeling, though, man. I ain't lying. That was family. Man, we grew up, man. Everybody grew up with him.
Try again, 2nd and 10.
Everybody grew up with Kobe.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Back now here.
Hey, I grew up with Mike, but you know what I'm saying? But still, man, ain't nobody got more respect than Kobe.
Yeah,
nobody.
My generation, he was like my Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? That was my.
But still, I grew up Michael Jordan, but still don't nobody get more respect than Kobe Bryant, man.
Oh yeah, Kobe got huge respect.
Yeah.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah. Yeah, he made it global. He made it global.
He just made the game.
Yeah. He made it global. He made it global.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he made it global. And he was good as a motherfucker. I ain't like him, man, but you got to like him because you got to like him.
Looks to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Nah, ain't no damn Cowboy fan. Hell no.
The San Francisco
you already
offense
know.
ready to start their next drive.
You already know.
Pick six, and they have decent field position.
I ain't lying, man, for real.
Six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
I ain't lying. That's who he's playing with. This fella right here playing with. These motherfucking goddamn man shit.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Hey, come on, come on. Hey, check 24.
A give running right is Chubb. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They run. Chubb. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive a coach crazy.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
To throw is Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Mostert. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Touching tribute by the Nets tonight. Kyrie Irving. Reaction after missing the last couple. She continues to mourn and grieve. Very close with Kobe Bryant during the national anthem tonight. Maybe emotional.
There's his Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. But that's complete to Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
13.
Now Mostert. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Check, 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 check.
Now a handoff looking right, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
You ain't letting him try to throw that, baby.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he's a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
That's what got him.
Little faith. Guess what? It got done.
That's what got him. That's what got him.
This late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work.
That motherfucker got me the last 10
before
seconds.
starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
They got 4 points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Before I ask my first question, I want people here.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Laker fan. This is no Johnny-come-lately bandwagon jumper. This man goes on.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took it.
I got to play minutes. Minutes is just 7-1. Oh, but minutes gonna whoop your ass, big dog. You can't whoop no minutes.
That's fine. I was very okay with it because I felt like the player's spirit wasn't in the moment. To the Lakers. You see how Doc reacted to it. Those are big reactions. That's real.
Shut the fuck up. Hey, man, I'm playing now. Watch them Eagles fly.
Sometimes we just think a guy like Kobe, we expect him to live well. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown, A-floor, come down, hotel, lobby.
I ain't lying, man. Damn. I ain't, man. You know, if you ain't even like Kobe, man, if you ain't even like Kobe, man, you still yet respect his game. And it hurt everybody. I don't give a damn. If you love basketball, it hurt everybody. I don't care how you like it. And I know it hurt Michael Jordan. I know it hurt everybody. Cause man, right in Mike Jordan's footstep was Kobe Bryant.
Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts.
If anybody was better than Michael Jordan,
with the Cleveland Browns,
had to put Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis.
Man, you gonna play with these boys right here? You gonna play with these boys right here?
All right. Bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, mister. Yeah, I know you know.
I'm here, melwood. You good, baby?
You gonna play with them, with me? I'm gonna teach you better. I'm gonna teach you better.
Play the underdog team, man.
I'm gonna teach you better.
Just to prove a nigga how good I am.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Well, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Well, damn well, that man right there. Damn, I couldn't get away.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they will run the extra yard here to the 38. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. Play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
You Colts tough. Y'all better stop snooping.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. Only person happy now, the punter. Gets the guy out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
This is fielded at the 7.
Man, Colts ain't shit. Colts ain't
11 yards that time on the return.
Colts ain't shit. You better get the goddamn, better get the mingle.
1st and 10.
Bengals tough. Hey, them Bengals cold, though. They hell, you see one out there. Hey, JJ, why you looking there with the loud cut off?
53, Mike. They were pretty quiet.
Hey, man.
And right away, whistles and a flag down. And I believe we'll start the night with a 1st and 15.
I didn't give you 5 yards, man.
Yeah, they gave you 5 yards. You don't see it? 1st and 15. 1st and 15.
They want to give me 5
The
yards.
false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Oh, you going to give it to me like that? You going to give it to me like that?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do now? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm rushing them motherfuckers. I'm rushing them motherfuckers. I'm rushing them motherfuckers.
A fight for the
Give me that. Give that back. Give that back. Yeah.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
All right, y'all, bad mistake on me. Bad mistake on me.
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick.
Ain't gonna work, bro.
Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game. They told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Meanwhile, here a run on 1st down really backfires.
Run game over with.
Brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Run to the other side, be on you.
Now Mayfield.
Bring around the road.
Come on, man. You got to throw the motherfucking ball, big dog.
Justin Houston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I'll tell you what, you fuck up this time. Fuck up.
3rd and long for Mayfield.
There you go.
There I go. That will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield.
Oh, he still got
it. Gets it to Brown. Complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A run for Nick Chubb.
Well, come on, man.
Back lane, but nothing there as he's at the line of scrimmage. Clayton Gathers makes the stop.
He can't do that. He can't do that. Yeah, no. Hell no. You can't do that shit. You can't do that shit.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Can't stop Chubb like that.
Chubb get the call, running left. He lost 2 and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event,
man, look at that shit here.
Look
at that shit, man. They fucking
behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, listen, now, no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, it's coming.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, 24. Check 24. Check.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Mack. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
I just said 0.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Mike 53.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Mack Wilson able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Check 50. Real.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And an alley to run. The 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hell no.
With Chubb.
No, I ain't.
And he'll take
no
for a Browns touchdown.
Thank you
And the Browns are going to take
yes,
their advantage.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
All right, y'all.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And motherfucker, goddamn coach.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Colts.
From the gun, here's Bissett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on the last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Brissett sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only 1 so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
What we got? Oh, fuck. Hell no. Hell no.
They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Fat fucker.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing, Brissett. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Bring these motherfuckers towards me. Don't bring these
a little
motherfuckers.
less than 2 minutes. We'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's Brissett. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson.
I'll give him too much time.
Get him
Too
down
much time,
as
man.
he's inside the 40.
Too much time, man.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Where you at?
Out of the gun, Brissett.
Where you at?
Big loss here as he's taken down. Joe Schobert, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
No. No, buddy. Where you at? You want 5 to? Where you at?
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Now Brissett on 4th down. Ebron's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Halftime.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things in the opposite direction.
Shit.
Catch made by Johnson. Takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marcus Johnson, 37 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by Marcus Hunt. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Come on, talk to them. Yeah,
again, this is Chubb. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Come on.
And again, it's Chubb.
Come on, man.
Yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's go, man.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football.
And now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. On 1st down, nothing opening up early on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now this one
come on, man.
Field on the left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. They'll run on 1st down. Mack. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus in the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Hey, we got 53. Mike, 50. Yeah. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Save.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hines. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
It's a gain of 8.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. On first down, it's Mack. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go right back to Mack. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On the ground with a tight end. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
My protege.
The Browns
my protege trying to kick my ass.
And on the last
14-13.
Get anything going.
14-13.
Deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw, Mayfield.
There you go.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
Yeah, hey, man, he's good, man.
And we're talking
good
about
now.
an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch.
Good,
I mean, when you talk about collectively,
I ain't
it's
whooping yet.
unbelievable. So their
I ain't
ability
whooping
to
yet,
move
but
is practice
I
now.
thought whooping
It's not
there.
necessarily,
No more
he
of that.
just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore. They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Rush in.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Man, look at this shit here, man. Man, this is some fucking bullshit, dog.
Play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them
Fucking
because
bullshit,
they know
man.
that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases
Man,
their
this
chances of closing
motherfucker,
this
man.
one out. Now they're likely going to have to
Who
give
the
up
fuck
that
I got
ball
in here?
and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Fuck I got in this motherfucker, man.
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
Ah, motherfucker got my ass. That ball.
Justin Houston.
Son of a bitch.
Possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Motherfucker, man.
They'll run on first down.
Shit, that shit done fucked my game up, man.
This one in for a Colts touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Colts have taken the lead.
Fuck my motherfucking game up.
Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked.
Hey, mister, you might kick my ass. Ain't nobody else kicking my ass.
Touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Motherfucker.
I'm back, Melwood. I'm back.
Why you kick the field goal?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, you want that you can have me as soon as I get done.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That fucking blitz.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he got over.
Caught by Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
On the carry, it's Chubb.
He'll
be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I got it, man. I got it, man. I got it, man.
From just shy of midfield.
I got it, man. Damn.
Intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Bro, I don't hear that shit.
The Browns on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Mayfield. I can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Man. God damn.
Unable to move the chains on 4th down.
Fucking
and
bullshit.
the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st down.
He called me. That was good.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, It's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This is going to be...
Come on, man. No.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Now, the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
You're in trouble now.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Wrap. Check 52. Sponge. No. He's crashing.
This is Mack on the counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Thank you.
And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Chubb. They get into the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They run it again with Chubb.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle.
Damn, come on, man. Bust one of the motherfuckers. Got to bust one of the motherfuckers, Chubb.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. 4th down, Mayfield. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Darius Leonard. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Mack. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on them.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Bullshit. Ooh, man,
and now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Man.
Brissett now. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This is taken, and it's 4.
Can I get it?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. Chubb.
Come on, outside.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Point it right. Real.
First down, Mayfield.
Throw it to me. Throw it to me.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked
Safety, man.
Desir. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the balls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with the game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together,
what rest
got
more
a
of that
spark,
gone?
and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Hold on, I'm finna join this party and see what they talking about. I'm gonna come right back. Don't leave.
All right.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
All right, who open? Who open? All right, okay, let's try it again then. Send me one. Hey, this time I'm playing now. We're playing showing up football. That was a good game though. NJJJ. Oh yeah. No, I didn't get your invitation. Damn, I'm on broadcast. Let me pull my broadcast out. Because you got your broadcast up. You got your broadcast up.